So this is basically the 1920s. The 1920s is a time where people wore interesting clothing, with women in their fancy dresses and men with their fancy overalls. In the 1920s, the best music you could listen to was jazz because apparently they pretended that that was the only genre that mattered. Gangs were something to look out for in the 1920s. You didn't want to get on their bad side or they'll probably shoot you with their Tommy gun or something. Cars in the 1920s were vintage and a lot slower. These were also the times where 1 quarter would equal 3 candy bars. You know, like how your parents would tell you back in the old days. In the 1920s, cities like New York had an infestation of gangsters. And I'm telling you, you could not catch me outside with one of these guys roaming around. Like, seriously, that gun is huge. I'm not messing with that. It didn't help that during this time, the country was going through a recession. You know, the Great Depression, where people, mostly men, had to keep looking for jobs just to keep their families alive. You hear that, gangster? You were a negative externality. And that's pretty much the 1920s.